Through the use of repetition and rhythm, today's guest utilizes musicality and form to storytell. I'm your host, Natasha Kay, and you're listening to Micromusings. In this podcast, we delve into the world of writing, exploring original works and uncovering the inspirations and stories behind the pieces. Our goal is to create a space where writing can inspire, comfort, and connect us all. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Now let's dive in. Hey y'all, back again with another guest episode. Today I'm featuring my homegirl Nat, aka Naughty Natty, and two of her poems. Nat and I have worked together creatively on different projects, and since her birthday is coming up, it was time for her spotlight here on Micromusings. Without further ado, I'm turning it over to Nat.
So this is called Your Eggs Is Up, Missy, and then I can just describe them after I do both of them. So this is Your Eggs Is Up, Missy. Said, honey, the joy of life is love. Said, sugar now, the earth and all that, we ain't here to make just money. Said, baby, darling, earth got humans and we human. Child, earth and humans, we meant to love. We's just can't help it. Guess so, guess so. The next one that I'm going to read has some similarities. I think that I chose these two pieces because of the musicality of them. I think that a lot of my poetry has musicality in it. I think that's something that I admire. I don't think I'm able to achieve that as much in my other ones. And it also makes me feel connected to a lot of the poets that I admire because they're able to achieve things like that in their poems. And yeah, the next one is I Dream of Muse. You so shiny, but you ain't brand new to me, shiny. 'Cause you ain't brand new, 'cause I've been knew you, or it feels like I do. Baby, you shine like the candles I lit after we saw the 4th of July fireworks. But it was weeks after 4th of July, 'cause hood niggas just love them some fireworks. Bang! That ain't happened, but I dreamt it did. And you still so shiny to me. Baby, this one time, bang! This one time, bang! This one time I dreamt that you got taken away from me. And you so shiny and new, and you're such a star to me. And you so shiny, and you ain't new, that you been knew me. Or it feels that way. You's my star, baby. And I dreamt that them hood niggas come a bit past 4th of July when we thought they was fireworks. And maybe at one point they were. But sometime past, bang! And that sound couldn't be fireworks, but you say, darling, since you so worried, I'll go see if the fireworks, 'cause they is some fireworks, is over. And I think back, and I guess you thought it was fireworks 'cause they had a finale where all you heard was bang, 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 bang. And before you left my bedside to sway my worrisome nature, you kissed me in such a way that I'd have parts of you with me for eternity. And I heard a bang, and it was like bang. And I hate to say it, but I was right. And it wasn't no fireworks, and you was shot. And oh, I cried. And my tears were so shiny. But when they hit your skin, they wasn't shiny no more. And my tears glossed over you, and you was the only thing left shimmering. And you's my star, baby, you know that? And you so shiny, and I don't know you much, but it feels like I do. You so shiny, but just not new. Ain't that just the craziest of dreams? As I Dream of Muse. So the first one, Your Eggs Is Up, Missy, kind of takes on the voice of this waitress. You're in like a Waffle House or just like a diner where you're not sitting at a table. You're sitting like at the counter, like where the, stove is and stuff. And yeah, it's just you're having a conversation with the lady, and she's like this older southern hospitality lady, and she's just telling you about everything. So the snippets I got and the gist of it, my mom is like, there's this one time, it's actually kind of relevant now, but she was referencing how when Trump used, like the first time he was in office, she was saying she had more money, but life isn't just about money. That's what she said. So I really liked that, and it stuck with me. So yeah, it's just, I feel like an older hospitality, southern hospitality lady would just be like, child now, darling now, sweetie, you gotta love. We on earth to love. That's all there is. And if we don't have love, what else is there? We're human. We're on earth. We're put on this earth to love. And it isn't just about money. And that's in my mind. That makes sense to me. And that's true to her identity, and so that's kind of where that comes from. And that's why it's titled Your Eggs Is Up, Missy, because that's kind of like a mix of Southern hospitality, them telling you some wise thing, and then they're like, your eggs is up, Missy, that'll be $1, da 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 da. And the next one, I Dream of Muse. So it's just kind of the essence of a person being new, but they're not new. And you guys are strangers, but you guys aren't strangers because you feel like you've known them all your life. And I kind of did like a word play with new, like N-E-W, and new, K-N-E-W. And I talked about, there's a lot of repetition because it's very mesmerizing, very dreamy, very, very shiny, very new, but not shiny and new. Very intimate, but it's also a dream. And it's like, you're reading it and it's kind of confusing, and it's like a snapshot or a piece of something, and you're not sure if pieces of the memory are real or not. And at the end, it's clear that it's a dream, but you're like, whoa, this was really vivid. It felt like it was so real. Was it real? Was this person, the story, was it real? That story is fake, y'all. I didn't have a lover that passed away or anything, but I think that I've had dreams where my muse or my crush has died, and it's like the worst pain in the world. And I couldn't even imagine to those that have, lost their loved ones, R.I.P. them. But also, it's also a double entendre to the feeling of losing a crush or whatever. And yeah, just being so admirable of a person, and the dream being so real, and you think it's so real, and that's why the bangs are so like loud and intrusive, and it kind of takes you out of the poem, but it also keeps you in it. And the bangs also facilitate the idea of why the person thought it was fireworks. So basically in the poem, it was a dream, so the reader or the person in the poem, the voice, is telling their lover this dream they had. And they're saying that in the dream, they were arguing about whether or not it was fireworks or gunshots. Because for those that be in the hood, sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you know, sometimes you don't know. And for those times where you really don't know, you don't want to check it out because you should just mind your business. But in that situation, the lover was like, girl, I'm so confident that it's fireworks. I'm an easier worrisome nature. And there's this piece that I really like where it also takes it from Nikki Giovanni, because it's kind of like a story weaved into like a poem. There's this moment where right before they go to check to see if the fireworks are fireworks or the fireworks are gunshots, there's this kiss that they do, and it's such a beautiful, long-lasting kiss. It's like, it's to ease the worrisome nature. It's the most soothing and the most healing of a kiss. Like a kiss that's never been bestowed up until that very moment. Like a kiss that's very intentional, and the intention is to make a person feel better and to make a person feel comfort, met with the juxtaposition of a person being shot. And also like, dang, this sucks because I'm right. I hate always being right. I'm always right. Oh my gosh, I'm always right. But like, it sucks because it just so happens to be that you were dead. And then at the end is like, wasn't that a crazy dream? And so yeah, I Dream of Muse is like, I dreamt of you and that person was my muse. So yeah, out of the two, I think the second one's my favorite just because it was longer and it has a bit more emotion and description in it, so it makes more sense for that one to be my favorite. But I just like the musicality and the bangs and the truth in it. Like, it's very realistic, and also the hood niggas aspect of it is very realistic. So yeah.
Thank you for listening to Micromusings. I'm so glad you could join me and Natalie today. You can keep up with her on Tumblr at AverageNat and at Naughty Natty, or YouTube at Naughty Natty, spelled NAUDDYNADDY. If you'd like to read more of my writing and additional exclusive content, visit the Micromusing Substack by clicking the link in the show notes below. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to share it with others who might appreciate it. And if something specific stood out to you, let me know on @Micromusingspod on Instagram. I'd love to talk with you about it. Your support means the world to me. With love always. Until next time, I'm Natasha.